Torrens up next. He says, I use Yoast to write custom Facebook and Twitter titles and descriptions, as well as the title tag and meta description. However, the RSS feed always pulls from the page title and the snippet. Is there a way to set up an RSS feed pulling from one of Yoast Custom's title descriptions? I couldn't find anything in the latest training, but if I missed it, can someone post the video? Thanks. I am not aware of that being possible, Torrin, but I'm not a programmer, so I have no idea. I'll ask Chris and or Marco about that. Hello?
No, I was trying to think on a way of doing that, actually. Because I know that there's well, with backlink commando, which unfortunately is being discontinued or has been discontinued, you could set up different, variations of the feed. I think it was the feed description, the titles, etc., and it will create a separate feed for that only. You know, that feed that will be reboosted every 30, 60 days, whatever. But if you're trying to do, Torrin, if you're using Yoast and the regular RSS feed, I think the RSS feed will only pull the title and the snippet, because Yoast custom title descriptions, that would be more like within the code. You know, Yoast will add that to the code of the page, but not to the RSS feed. The RSS feed is managed within WordPress, not within Yoast. You know, so those are different. They end up being different titles and descriptions, because Yoast is actually, it's not like Yoast is how I put it, it's not like Yoast is editing the title or the description of the post, but rather adding those tags so that Google can take them, you know, from the page. But at the end of the day, the post description and the title is still whatever you input on WordPress. Does that make sense? Did that make sense at all?
Yeah, it made tons of sense. And my suggestion is you're gonna have to code your own plugin that does this. I mean, that's the only way I see it. I don't see Chris going into our RSS plugin and doing this for one person that needs it. If there were like a community need for this particular thing to be added to our plugin, it could be done. I mean, you could do a program where it pulls from Yoast custom instead of the page and title and description. You could possibly do that. I don't know how much tweaking you would have to do to our own RSS plugin, but my suggestion is code your own. If you need something that's this specific, code your own. Because I know Torrin likes to code. So.
Well, and I know one of our mastermind members was Anaki. I don't know if I'm ever pronouncing his name properly, but I know he was talking about potentially developing a plugin that will pull Web 2 post URLs like what Backlink Commando used to do. And that's something that could be actually probably coded into that. Now, I'm not sure that project's ever going to proceed, but if it does, that might be something that we could consider as a feature, possibly. You know what I mean? I don't know. Again, I'm not a coder, so this is all foreign to me. I don't know how. Just I defer to Marco and Chris and 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 to them. You know what I mean? So, but it's something that could certainly be looked into. But I agree. If it's something that you need, it sounds like it would be pretty beneficial for others as well. But we don't. I don't know of a way to do that at the current time.